Okay, I am doing a video on this toy. Someone was throwing this out, and I'm not 100% sure what it is. It looks to me, at least I think it looks like Castle Grayskull. I don't think that it actually is, but it looks like it. So let's take a look at this a little closer, and I thought for free, that's pretty cool. And I think it'll go great with the He-Man and Skeletor action figures that I have. So let's take a look at this, and it opens up, and so that's pretty cool. It's got like this platform for the figures and like a little ladder, and I believe it looks like there might have been a door here that is missing. Maybe that's why they threw it out, but you know, I think it's pretty cool. Let's see, is there any markings on it? There's no, oh, here's something it says. Okay, Funko 2018. I'll have to go to that website and take a look to see what does this actually go to. That's interesting. Kind of looks like a dragon head or something, and I gotta tell you, for free, I'm not gonna say no to this. Looks pretty good. So let's see how the He-Man action figures go with it. I think that's gonna be a win-win. Oh, okay, so I did some research and looked it up, and this is actually what this is. It's DC Primal Age Bat Cave, and these are the figures that go with it. It's for Batman, not He-Man, although I thought that's what it was. And so that's a picture of mine, and it's missing a lot of parts, as you see. So what did it come with? And that's how I was able to track it down. Funko LLC 2018. And the front door, that's the front door that it's supposed to come with. So I'm going to make that. Inside is some kind of an axe hanging on the wall and some other hooks and a cage. And you can see there's a cage, and it looks like some kind of a ladder or a vertebrae from like a dinosaur or an animal that goes up to that window. And you can see it came with a bat shield, a sword, a flag. And so that's what I found on the internet. Looks like, so there's a cage for the criminals, I guess, or something that go in there. There's some sort of bat chair or a throne. I'm not really sure what that is. It looks like a crystal ball or something. And you can see there's like a battle axe, a sword, a Batman flag, a bat shield, another type of axe, and I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's like a suit of armor or something. So what else? Let's see. So there's another view of what it's supposed to come with. And you know, this looks more for He-Man than it does for Batman. And when I looked it up online, I actually saw people using He-Man figures with it. So I'm going to go that route, I think. And it kind of looks like a hybrid of Skeletor, He-Man meets Batman kind of deal. And there we are back at the beginning. So I'm going to show you what I built. And I did the best I could. You let me know what you think. Okay, so here is my play set, and I made a front door for it, as you can see. And that was actually not that bad. I basically used paper, traced the shape, and I searched online for dungeon front door, found that photo, printed it, and applied it to the back. I used wood. And then I fastened it, as you can see there, with some tie wraps. And wait till you see all the other stuff I put on the inside that I made. So here are the things that I made for this set that it was missing. And it's not identical to what they had. I kind of used my own imagination and got a little creative. And so they had like some kind of backbone from like a dinosaur or an animal for a ladder. So what I did was I took just ordinary sticks. I whittled the bark away and then I tied them together using like tie wraps. And the sticks are like a little crooked. It gives it kind of that like medieval times Gilligan's Island rustic look. I thought that worked out pretty well. I made the jail, and initially I started using these like cardboard tubes that, see, they kind of don't really hold up. It bent a little bit, and then I tie wrapped them, but it's pretty secure on there. And then I thought, I have these door shims, which are basically like thin wood. And I was like, they were much easier to work with, so I just kind of glued those together, drilled holes, and tied that together with fishing line and tie wraps. I put a little nail here, and the door does open. And I made like a little cell, and that can be, I also use a door shim in there. That's like either a bed or a bed. That comes out, by the way, if you want. So that could be like either a bed or a bench or a place to sleep for the prisoner or what have you. And other thing I made, so I made like, I couldn't make a throne, so I made like a chair. And I basically took, the shims are kind of thin, so I glued a couple together and nailed it to, this is just wood from a tree I found outside. And you know, I just made like a throne kind of thing. I haven't painted it or anything. Maybe I will paint it. This is a cap from a deodorant bottle, so this could be either like a table, or it could be, you flip it over, it could be like a barrel, maybe a platoon, I don't know. And then this is a shield. So I searched online for a shield. This is basically just a printed piece of paper, and then I attached it to cardboard and glued a little stick there so the guy could hold it. That came out okay. And then I took another attempt and I made this shield. I just haven't glued the backing on yet. It's made out of a couple door shims, and I painted it with like a cross. And the flag I made, that's just an old shirt, and I used paint and just kind of eyeballed it and painted an iron cross. And that's just a stick from, I don't know where I found that, but I attached it to that. And this is I made, it's kind of like a little table, and it's from a pizza top, you know, when they give you a pizza and the thing is in the middle. So I was like, I just repurposed that. And here I made a little sword. That's just wood. It's a door shim that I cut out of wood using a X-Acto knife. These are little swords that I had. You know, they stick little finger sandwiches. You know, hold the sandwich together, and I kept a couple of those. This is an axe I made. It didn't come out so good. This is my first attempt. I drilled a hole, and I had a little dog chain, so I'd hang it from there. Here's another one of those finger sandwich swords. Then I made like a little table here, and just glued like legs. This axe I made came out a little bit better, I think. Looks a bit better. These are just some sticks, maybe clubs or something. Not really sure what I want to do with that, but check it out. So the jail door works, opens and closes. That's pretty cool. And I also made a little table, and that's like a little tree trunk, or that's like a branch from a tree, and I just glued it to a couple of shims. This is just a bottle cap, so that's like a dinner plate. That little fork I found in the street, so that I didn't make, but I found it, so I repurposed it, and I made, this is not kid friendly at all, but I made a little knife to go with it. That actually is, I took a floppy disk, cut the metal, and stuck it into that black piece of plastic. Found that in the house. And check this out. This door, listen to this, listen. It actually creaks. That's kind of cool. And it opens and closes. It's actually functional. So this, I think I did a pretty good job. It's not kid friendly, of course, because it's got like little dangerous parts people could swallow and stuff like that. But I created all this, kind of improvised and what have you. I think it came out pretty good. I'm going to show you, I'm going to put Skeletor and He-Man and stuff in it. I think they go better with this set than Batman, even though it's made for Batman. And, you know, you take a look at it, you let me know what you think. So this is the finished product, or close to finished. Maybe I'll add or subtract a couple of things. I'm not sure if I'm 100% satisfied, but I think it came out pretty good, considering it was basically, you know, bone dry, barren, missing parts completely. So, you know, I wouldn't give it to a little kid to play, but play with, because it's kind of dangerous, but, you know, it's not kid friendly, but it is pretty cool, I think. So let me get the figures, add those. You let me know if, what you think. So here I have included Skeletor, He-Man, and the Sorceress, and I think they go great with this set. They, like, Skeletor really seems at home on that, you know, throne or chair. He-Man, you know, by the prison, and the Sorceress over there. I think these figures, those are all the figures I have. I know they sell more, I just don't have them. But I think this goes great with these figures. So there's the finished product, or at least, you know, some of the things that I've added. And let me know what you think. Did I do a good job? Could it be better? What could I add or subtract? And let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe. So there you have it. Bat Cave, or Castle Grayskull in this case. And here I put the Batman figures, the ones that I do have at this time, the 1966 Batman figures with it, because it says it's a Batman playset, but they don't really go with it. At least I don't think so. Well, not these figures. Even the ones that go with the set, they didn't look right to me. So it looks more, to me, designed for Skeletor, He-Man. It looks just so much like Castle Grayskull. And look online, you search this product, and you'll see the same thing. That's what people did. They used He-Man and Skeletor. So, but it looks good. I think so. So there you have it.